Alright guys, so today is the day that I'm downgrading my Revolut Premium, which I've been a member of for the last 4 years. I'm going to show you how to do it, why I did it, and why I still think it's one of the best banking apps you can have. Right, so you click on your profile over here, you go into your price plan, and then you see over here, I've been a premium member since 13th of July 2018, so pretty much exactly 4 years. So I actually want to do it before it renews because it's an annual contract, so I want to downgrade before, otherwise I'm going to be charged another full year of premium. I'm going to click over here, then I see basically I'm paying at the moment €8 a month. And then obviously these are the different things you get. But basically you're going to come down here, you see I have a premium plan for 12 months and my subscription is €82 a year. So, as I'm not using it and I'll run you through my thought process behind it, it's basically wasted money for me at this stage. I click on change plan over here and then you click on downgrade to standard. You can of course upgrade if you wanted to, but I want to downgrade and click over here. And it says, sorry to see you go. Obviously, what you're missing out, they want to keep you, but I will say, yes, proceed with downgrade. Why are you leaving? Basically, I don't need the benefits anymore. I'm really happy with it. Everything is fine. But yeah, I will downgrade to standard and boom, there you go. Basically now I'm on the free plan. I'm still going to be until 13th of July a premium member, and then I will go down to the standard plan, the free plan. Hi guys, and welcome back to the channel. So today I want to run you through Revolut and some of my thoughts behind it. As you know, I'm a huge fan of Revolut. I've been using them for years now and I absolutely love the app, had so much good experience. But now with new challenger banks coming up, other crypto banks adding cards and other functionality that Revolut once used to be the only one, it's becoming a much more diverse landscape out there and so many other options in the mix. However, from a user point of view, if you're not into crypto, then I still think Revolut is probably one of the best banking alternatives that you can have. In fact, they're actually now registered as a bank in both the UK and in Europe separately, and they're registered and acting as a bank. That means in Europe, for example, it's protected up to €100,000 all your funds. So like a traditional bank, but just way better. Significantly smoother process, faster, and then over a much better interface. I also started off my investing journey with Revolut. As you can see over here in the stocks, you can invest in US-based stocks and most of them, not ETFs though, but a lot of the common American stocks you can buy from here. So I really enjoy that. And it's a great and easy process for anyone beginning to start investing in the stock markets. And I always say it's better to get started rather than have the perfect app. Now, of course, later on, I found interactive brokers and there are other apps out there that I recommend over Revolut, but to get you started, I think it's a fantastic app. The same with crypto. If you want to start getting invested into cryptocurrency, it's very easy to buy your first Bitcoin. Maybe not full Bitcoin, but part of it, because they make it so seamless. Now, for a while, I always recommended against it because they didn't let you to withdraw your Bitcoin, which is very important because as the saying is, not your key, not your crypto. And we've seen recently in some crypto exchanges, they don't let you withdraw your money anymore. So you actually want to have your cryptocurrency, especially in such market times we're in right now, in your own ledger. So basically you can control your Bitcoin, your cryptocurrency. So overall, I don't really recommend buying it through Revolut because it's also very expensive, but it is an option. And once again, something your bank probably won't allow you to do. They even introduced the option of having loans, so you can take out a loan from there, but that's coming soon. They will add a credit card, even though the card is already there. And here's an amazing thing that I really love about is the single-use virtual card. So if sometimes you go on a dodgy website and you don't want to put your real credit card number, basically you have a one-time use debit card number that you can put in there. They will charge it, it will be deducted from your account, but afterwards that card disappears and immediately you have a new card for another website if you wanted to use it. So that's really something unique that I haven't seen anywhere else, any other app do. And one of the coolest things is obviously payments. For example, what I really like is splitting the bill. So when you go with a friend somewhere and you have a dinner and you say, okay, I'm gonna pay for it, but you want to split. So then within a click of a button, if the other person also has Revolut, or even if they don't, then you just have to have their contact details. So if it's Revolut, it goes immediately to them, they accept the charges and it will be deducted from their account. Or if you have their WhatsApp number, you can add it over there. It will send them a payment link where they can just enter the card details and it will be splitted accordingly as well. So that's really simple to do. And of course, from here you can do normal international bank transfers. And something what I really like, Revolut Pay, where you have your QR code over here. Basically you can scan the other person's QR code. It shows you mine, for example. And yeah, with a click of a button, you basically send any money you want to send or receive any money you want to get. So that's really, really good. So as you can see, guys, all in all, it's probably still one of my favorite apps out there. I use it myself still very much to this day, especially when I travel, because in terms of exchange rates, it's one of the best exchange rates you can get. And when we travel with a group of friends, then obviously different people pay different things. It's very simple to track and once again split these things, which makes it much easier than if I pay with my bank account or even with my Nexo card. And here I have the money back immediately. So that's really nice and I love it. And usually when I pay with my Revolut card, I have it attached to my Curve card so that I get the cashback points on top of it. However, in recent times, I've seen myself more and more gravitating towards Nexo because there I get actually 2% cashback on every transaction, something that sadly you won't be getting with Revolut, or very, very little, which isn't really relevant and only at the highest tier level. So for me, I've seen myself more and more for bigger payments and everyday payments using the Nexo card because I get more out of it. So while I still use Revolut for many things, on the day-to-day basis, I use it less and less. And that's when I ask myself, Kai, is it still worth paying 82 euros? Now you may say 82 euros a year is not the end of the world, right? It's still a fair price for what you get. But on the other hand, my bank charges me only 1 euro a month, which I still think is way too much. Or Nexo doesn't charge me anything, yet offers me a lot of similarities, if not more in certain things. And that's when I thought to myself, I love Revolut and I will continue using them, but the benefits at the moment don't justify the price point. And to make this more visual, let me take you to the website where I compare the plans and run you through my thought process there. Right, so here we are on the Revolut website. You can obviously change the country if you're in Europe or UK, wherever you are. So let's say for now I have the UK because I know a lot of my viewers are actually from the UK, which I really appreciate you watching me despite my heavy German accent. So thanks very much. And yeah, look, so here we see all the different benefits that the card's offering. And as I used to have the premium for the last 4 years, that's what I paid every month, and overall I was happy for it. Then of course there's the highest tier level, and that's the metal card. Then there's the entry plus level at £3 a month, and then there's the standard one, the free one. Now here you see all the everyday benefits, and I'm going to run you through and give you my ideas, and then you can see how much that is relevant or not to you. Now ATM withdrawals, for me honestly, the last time I went to an ATM I can hardly remember. It's been ages ago and I really don't need it. So for me, if I have £400 or £200, it doesn't make a difference because anyways I'm not taking any cash, so it's really not relevant to me. For me, a personalized card really doesn't mean much because I always use it with my Curve card, so I don't even see the card because I only see my Curve card, and I don't like to carry physical cards, so that's for me not relevant, even though you still get it apparently with the standard free plan. Cashback on payments, for me that's a big thing and that's really interesting. Sadly, as you can see, for all the 3 levels here, there is no cashback, and only for the metal one. But the caveat, I believe it's 0.5% within the EU and up to 1% outside of the EU, and then vice versa if you're in the UK. So very, very little actually. I get the same with my Curve card, and once again, if I have to pay £13 for that to get even this, I would have to spend quite a bit to make up the £13 investment. And yeah, I just didn't see really the benefit out of this, and for me that's why it's not relevant to upgrade potentially to metal. Fee-free international payments, that was actually a big point why I used to have the premium for a while, because I used to make a lot of international transfers in a month, and that really started adding up. But now they also reduced it to 1 fee-free transfer in a month, and even for metal only 3. So if you really make a lot of transfers, then still it might not be the best option. There's other apps like Wise out there which are potentially better. But even if you pay for the transfer, I believe depending where it goes to, but it might be 1 or 2 euros. So, you know, if you do 1 or 2 a month, it still doesn't justify having a premium account. Revolut Junior account, so, you know, unless you have a lot of kids for metal, then obviously 5 might make sense. I don't have any kids at the moment, so that's not relevant for me. Fee-free card delivery. If you want to have a physical card, then you may have to pay for the standard one. But as I'm fine with the virtual Revolut card, which you will get when you sign up, it will be a virtual card, and that you can add to your Apple Pay or Google Pay, or of course to your Curve card to get additional cashback. 24/7 priority report. I mean, luckily, touch wood, the last time I had to write to Revolut was a couple of years ago, though I have to say as a premium member, I did get immediate reply on all my queries. And then there is some daily interest that you can get on your pounds or your USD. That's up to 0.55% a year, and at the highest level up to 1.2% per year. And on your USD 1.15. Now that might sound better than at your bank account where you probably get 0 or in some countries in this world even negative interest. But then again, I prefer peer-to-peer lending like Bondora, where I get 6.5% on my euros, or even on my Nexo account, because there I can also keep my euros and I get now 6% per year paid to me daily, and the same for pounds or USD. So that's much more attractive than paying £13 and get 1.2% per year. So that's really once again, not really attractive to me. In terms of investments, there are also certain benefits that you get. Obviously lower fees with a higher tier, but still, even at the highest level, the metal level, it's still 1.5% fees on your crypto exchange fees. I mean, that's huge. That's exorbitant in my eyes and way too much, which you get significantly less in Nexo. So another reason not to pay that fee. Crypto withdrawals, it seems now available for all of them. That's really great because for a while they didn't have it. So I'm really happy they finally implemented that. Travel and saving and protection, there are different benefits here. International spending, obviously all of the cards are applicable. Currency exchange, that's another big thing. If you travel a lot, it may be more relevant for you to have a higher paid, such as premium metal, where it's unlimited currency exchange fee, because that can start adding up. Because if you travel a lot, then anything over £1,000 or euros, depending which account you choose, you're gonna be charged on any transaction. But then again, I thought to myself, I better go with Curve card, because with Curve, if you upgrade to black or metal, you have also unlimited exchange fee, and that's pretty much similar to premium accounts. So then I have more benefits with Curve, and I can save the money on premium. So that was my thinking behind that. Cashback on stays on bookings. Now that sounds quite interesting, but actually you have to go through their own booking.com link, which doesn't give you all the Genius benefits. When I have my own Genius account through my mobile, I get significantly better prices shown than when I book through them. So yes, I get the cashback from them, but at the same time I have higher prices. So it's actually still better off when you're Genius level 3, for example, on booking.com, you get much better deals on your phone than booking through them. Then there's a few insurances, overseas insurance, car hire access, winter sport cover, and delayed baggage. So all these things sound great, but honestly, I've been using it for 4 years now. Touch wood, maybe I've been lucky, but I never had to use any of them. And quite frankly, I don't actually know how much it covers, so I wouldn't really rely on that for my insurance purposes. And once again, it's not really worth for me to pay the premium at this stage. One great thing though is smart delay. So in case your plane is delayed, I think by 2 hours or more, you will get a complimentary lounge access plus one friend for the premium one. But once again, I never had to use it, and now I have my crypto.com card, which gives me free complimentary airport lounge access around the world. So I don't really need the premium one for that. And lastly, a few everyday protections, theft and accidents insurance, refund protection, safer online shopping, which you have for all of them. And to be fair, none of them I ever used or had to go back to, and I probably wouldn't even remember now seeing that. Now I only realized that I actually have that. So, and these things also change. So for me to be on top of all of them and have to then deal with them, write to them, get the coverage, and there's so many things in there that I don't even know what is exactly covered, the details. There might be some fine print which in the end allows you not to be covered. So I just think it's too much, and for me at this stage, I don't really see myself using it. I can't justify anymore paying for a premium, even though I think it's a fairly small amount, and if you use any of the benefits, I think it's really worth it. But for myself, I hardly use any of them. The only thing was the exchange, the unlimited exchange. But now that Curve offers the same with their black and metal card, now I'm more inclined to actually move towards paying for Curve black, because then I get unlimited exchange. Plus I get additional benefits through Curve, which I don't see I'm getting from Revolut at this stage. So don't get me wrong guys, I still think Revolut is one of the best apps you can get, and I definitely encourage, if you haven't yet, do sign up, and I'll leave a link in the description below, which I really appreciate if you use to open your account. Really helps me and the channel a lot. But frankly speaking, I think if you use it in combination with Curve card and potentially a crypto exchange such as Nexo, which is my favorite one, having a Revolut standard plan, which is free, I think is really enough, because anyways, you don't want to be buying your stocks through them or your cryptocurrencies unless you're a super frequent traveler or have 5 kids. I don't really see the need to pay for Revolut at this stage. Unless in the future they start adding more perks or benefits to their program, then I will definitely revise my decision. But right now, I think with the Revolut standard plan, you get most of the benefits the app offers. The beautiful interface, the fast payment transactions, splitting bills, sending money to your friends who have Revolut as well. And in the process, save quite a bit of money by not spending on any of the plans. If you're new to Revolut and want to see what the entire app has to offer, then check out the video over here where I'm going to run you through the entire app and explain you every single feature the app has to offer. If you enjoyed the video, then please give it a like, subscribe to the channel, it means the world to me. As always guys, thank you so much for watching, stay healthy, get wealthy, and I'll see you in the next one. Ciao!